Yay. I never know how to start fucking streams or anything that is like involving an introduction. Yeah, I will never get used to it. But yeah, hello, I guess. I'm doing a stream today on Monday, which is usually I'm doing that on Wednesday, but because last week was a clusterfuck, I decided to do it 2 times this week. With hopefully nothing coming in between, you know, Wednesday. Monday already would have failed again, for example, because it's raining and I'm not sending my roommate out when it's raining, I guess. So yeah, I just said fuck it, and he's now here. He's now in the next room, sleeping, and snoring really loudly, so if that's like a background noise that is existing, I can change it, whatever. It's snoring ASMR, I don't give a shit anymore. But yeah. I'm going to try drawing, I guess. I don't know if I can go for long, maybe 2 hours. Maybe longer, I will see how I feel. But yeah, let me just let me like check some stuff. Ah, right. Give me a second, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Okay, stuff should still work. I forgot to change my microphone settings, so yeah. I had to change it for a second because I have like a setting that is for Discord calls, and I had to switch it back to the other thing for streams. But yeah, let me switch to the other screen. I hope shit is not lagging. It looks very laggy though, oh my god. Maybe it's just me, because on my end it looks fine. Weird. But yeah. I guess I'm going to draw, I guess, and yeah. Let's see. I may turn down the music a tiny bit. Not louder now. Yeah, that seems fine, I think. Let me see. There we go. I had to put my references in front of me. So yeah, maybe I should give some context for the stream name. TLDR. Nox left the window open, and the centipede decided to walk into the house again. It's like a house. It's like a house centipede. Which may not sound as bad for some people, but I have a strong fear against them, like centipedes overall. And like house centipedes are like very common, so every time I see one, I just die inside. Or I just die, period, honestly, because I really can't stand them. I really dislike them. I can even explain, I think, why. Because as a kid, I had like a really big centipede in my hair. When I was like playing outside, it just when it probably fell on my head or something, and I saw it like crawl down my face, and that was like the moment where I was like, yeah, no, I don't like them. I'm not a fan. Nah, I'm good, thanks. But yeah, like I said, we kind of weren't we weren't able to catch him, so he's still somewhere. So that's the context of the stream title. So if I suddenly disappear, it's because the centipede showed itself again, which the chance is pretty low, because centipedes usually, at least the house centipede usually is only outside when it's like in the evening, or like at midnight, or like in the dark. When it's like dark, he comes out. But otherwise they don't usually come out. But yeah. Like I said, not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan of them. I mean, what else was last week? I guess the Nintendo Direct, but I kind of want to talk about when more people are there, because I'm not very happy. Let's say it like that. I'm not very happy with the Direct. But I don't want to repeat myself, so I'm just going to wait until the usual people arrive. But yeah, TLDR for that one is I was not satisfied with that Direct. And I'm pretty sure the Pokemon, not the Pokemon, I mean also the Pokemon fans, to be fair, because the that was a clusterfuck too. But I meant the Mario fans. They were probably also not happy. Yikes. Can I like move that part here up a bit, like this? Yeah, that seems good. But yeah, nah, that wasn't it really. That wasn't really it. But otherwise, the last 2 weeks were honestly pretty exhausting. Like, more like financially than anything else, because I have to buy food for 2 people at the moment, because my roommate has like no money at all. And I have to kind of feed him at least, you know. I'm not the person that lets someone starve. So that has been very fun. And also pretty much erased all my funds that I put away the last year or so. So yeah, that's really fun. Like half of my funds that I put away for like stuff I want to buy myself and shit, and like for the apartment and such, like half of it's gone. It's just gone. No, I had like it wasn't even a lot that I had like put away. It was like $500 or something, and like half of them are like gone now because either I bought stuff that I didn't need, and I kinda forgot that I have to buy more food for the reason that my roommate needs food. So I have spent like the usual amounts that I do for the month, and then bought food for like 2 people, and because of that it went into my funds. So yeah, I'm not in a great mood, let's say it like that. But I can't change it now, so what can I do? I'm not going to starve or anything, I'm like fine, but it's very, very stressful to me. Which also means next month I will only eat instant noodles again. And the last time I did that, my stomach didn't like that, so... yeah. Not fun. But what can you do? Not much, so, you know. I made it a bit too low, I think I need to move it up. What I also saw today, because I've been awake for a while, for a bit now, honestly, because I didn't sleep yet. I mean, I slept. The thing is, I slept I think 16 hours on Sunday, so it's not like I didn't sleep, but I didn't sleep yet. Let's say it like that. And I saw like YouTube did a new update or something. Like they add some new stuff, I guess. And a lot of it what I saw was like, again, like AI shit. So great, I guess. I mean, some of them were, I think, like tools that only use like in quotation marks AI, but it was like not that bad. And there was also like some streaming improvements, I think. For example, now having like a easier easier time with doing like streaming for both like short format and like normal video format at the same time, which I don't really give a shit about because I really don't like YouTube shorts, and they were a big mistake in my opinion to add. What do I know? As someone that uses like YouTube since like I knew how to use a computer and how to use Wi-Fi, but you know. Yeah. I guess it's useful for people that do like YouTube short streams anyway, so that's cool for them. And some kind of AI tools how to edit shorts that generate like content, where I'm just sitting here like, why do you have to add that? That's not really that great, isn't it? I don't see a usefulness in adding stuff like this, but sure. There was another thing that was kind of okay. I think it was like something with formatting or something. I forgot. But yeah, The other updates were like dog shit, I didn't care about them. It was like pretty much how to make money differently and shit, and I don't care. I don't care about that. I think that was more for people that already are monetized or something, so not something I care about. And otherwise I didn't find any videos that I watched now over the last week. I think last week I mostly just put like Gordon Ramsay, like the newest show from him, on the side to work on shit or for like fall asleep to. And that was pretty much it. There's nothing really that I really want to watch at the moment, content-wise. Especially because my recommended on YouTube is like fucked, so that's not really helpful, isn't it? Like I mostly get like rage bait shit too, where it's like, yeah, that's not working on me. I'm not easily rage baited. Besides if it's really bad shit, but like it's usually like video game content which I'm completely immune against when it's about rage bait, because I just play the game and then I say, okay, I like this game, or okay, I don't like this game. It's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Otherwise, I think like half of it is like Super Nanny and the other half is Gordon Ramsay, and then there's in between rage bait. And it's like, okay, I guess I'm going to watch Gordon Ramsay. I may have to fix my recommended a bit with like saying that I don't, you know, I have to click. I kind of have to click the button where it says, you know, don't recommend this channel or whatever to not have this in my list. I know I'm stuck at the ice right now because I'm dumb. Period. But that's how it works. I surely know how to draw, and I surely am in the mental space to draw right now. I'm still doing it. I'm still kinda in the mood to draw though, so it's like fine. I just it's more like not being motivated overall, I guess. And not directly because I have to draw. There's just a lot of stuff in my head going on, I guess. Which makes it kind of difficult to concentrate on something. Let me see how that looks. That looks weird or not. I think that's fine. Ugh, my face is itchy. I'm not sure what I want to do with the iris. kinda want to make it smaller. I think the last 2 days I also did like literally nothing. Cause I couldn't, I just, I didn't feel like anything. Like I said yesterday, I just did I guess I did a depression nap, I guess. Can you call 16 hours a depression nap at this point? I don't know. It's apparently I guess it's just like sleeping for a longest time because you don't feel like doing anything. Which you know, sometimes it's fine too to just sleep a longest time, especially if it's Sunday. Feel like exhausted or something. I think what I wanted to do on Sunday was like editing videos, actually, I think. But I just couldn't. No, it seems okay. No, I guess it's just erase that part. And fill that out in a black. I don't even know what I did on Saturday, honestly. Would have to check. Ah, on Saturday I did nothing. I had like a couple of plans on Saturday. Like for example, I wanted to update my website and where I stream, obviously. And I think I wanted to draw after that a bit too, but I just... bleh. I just couldn't. I also didn't sleep that much on that day too, so I just... I felt like dog shit. Like I said, today it's fine again. And I don't feel amazing, but I feel okay. I'm just making sure it doesn't look weird. But I think it's okay. Okay, time for the hair. Let's see. Even today I'm tired. I don't even know why, because I slept, like said, a long ass time on Sunday. Like I said, I'm chronically exhausted. Really annoying if you want to do something. I usually have to like drink a lot of caffeine, which I'm not allowed to, but what the fuck am I supposed to do if I can't do anything when I'm too tired? Like, I can either have like that or that. I don't know. I can either be really tired or at least kinda awake. But I'm like never completely awake. I always feel tired. Even when I drink like 5 fucking cans of Coca-Cola, I just can't. I just am too tired. Really frustrated. Really frustrating. Let's see what there. I need to make the eraser bigger again. Like, what the fuck is that? There. Giving a bit of a different haircut than I maybe wanted, but it's fine by me. Yeah, it's maybe a bit too much. This is fine, I think. Do I do that? usually don't do that, that's why I don't know how to draw that. I do it fairly rarely, this kind of like M-shaped hair strand that goes a bit higher, I guess you could say. Like I did it like I think twice at this point. This, for example, is like darker. I don't know how to explain it. But maybe some people know what I mean. I may have to check how I did that with other characters. Let me see. Here, this here should be last year somewhere. Nope. Nope. I guess that's an okay example. Is that though? Not really. Simplified it there. Yeah, right, I do it usually like this. That doesn't really make sense, so I'm not going to do it like that. Was it 2023? Yeah, I also did it like that. You? Don't think so. Nah. Was it 2025 after all? Yeah, it was 2025 after all. I see. Okay, so I did it kind of like I already did. Okay. Okay. I guess I was correct how I did it. Just need to round it a bit. And not make it as big as I did on that picture, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, I can close that again. That should be fine. Me. I also thought about, because like I said, I didn't feel it at the start if I really want to draw or not. Yeah, I thought I maybe I should just play something, but the issue is with that. I'm not even in the mood to play games right now. I haven't played games since... I don't even know. 2 weeks or so. I didn't touch any games since like 2 weeks, I think. But I'm not sure. I would have to ask Tito for that. Because I usually only play when someone is like on a call or something, because I just really don't want to play games alone at the moment. So yeah, I guess I will ask Tito if he's back from buying groceries. Yeah. Should I make that bigger after all? Like this, maybe? I think that makes a bit more sense, probably. Yeah, it's more the back here. Because I still use Pinterest for like references, and there's like this one person that does like hairstyles, and I'm taking inspiration from that. I'm probably going to change it up a bit though, like for example, maybe I'm going to add like... don't know. I don't know if I like this front strand that much. Or if I want to like make it maybe bigger. Like this. Change it up a bit. Oops, Jesus. I don't know. I am kinda just drawing. Yes. There. Maybe something like this. But like, make this a bit bigger. I don't know about that. Maybe 2 separate strands would work better. I'm hitting the button. Okay. maybe like 2 strands. Instead of like one singular one work like better. Then make this here a bit smaller. Yeah, that works better. I just need to make that a bit rounder, I think. Like, let me redraw that. Like that, nah. Like this. Then erasing that it's like shorter. And there we go, that's a bit better. Okay, now what do I do with, this side here? Was that too funky? I think that should be okay. Whoa. That's not the correct slider. Yes, I want to rotate, not get really close and uncomfortable with that face. Yeah. Give him like a small strand there too. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me just rename the layers a bit, because I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, I'm also going to put that in this folder. Hair back. Not sure yet if I want to make it short or if I want to make it shoulder long. Not sure yet. But I probably will go for short. Just going to do the basic shape for now. See how it looks from the length. looks fine, I think. Yeah, it seems okay. Just this part here is a bit too much. Okay. That should be the correct length that I want. Like it ends like here, and now I just have to fix this here. Of course, this fits like a helmet right now. Yes, this part here fits still a bit too much. Like this. I also don't really draw like, I guess, that kind of short hair that much. I usually go for shoulder length, like minimum. So that's I'm not used to that. Maybe I should do like tiny thing here. I don't know. Feels kind of only this here. The lower part seems fine to me. Do I need to add like more volume? Probably. I think I do, actually. Okay, that is not a problem. Yeah, I think that was the issue. Okay. Is the upper part a bit too short? Feels like it, kinda. Maybe it just looks... Hey Tito, maybe it just looks weird because it's like darker than the other parts. Let me fix it. But how are you, Tito? As you may know, I'm doing amazing, of course. And yeah, Nox is also here. Fine, okay. That's good. But also Nox is here. Because it's raining and I'm not sending out Nox when it's raining. So yeah. If there are like noises that sound like someone snoring, it's Nox. He's sleeping right now. If I told him not to do that because it's loud and he's snoring really loudly, but what do I know? What are my wishes? I don't know. I guess that he wouldn't snore that loudly. I don't know. What do I know about the snoring of a Nox? What are you up to, Tito? As you may see, I'm up to drawing, obviously. Was trying to make a PayPal, it still doesn't work. Damn. Do you even know what exactly doesn't work on with like making a PayPal? Is it like the kind of bank account you have? That could be, honestly. But then you would still be able to make a PayPal account. Like the issue is that the issue would then be something else if you can't make the PayPal account in the first place, I guess. I don't know. The account is done. I can't send money because it's too stupid to verify stuff. Have you read even how to verify it? Because I can explain it to you if you're confused about it, because that's, you know, that seems kind of weird. Something seems like you don't quite understand what you're supposed to do, because you can't check instantly if it works or not, because you have to do a verification process. I followed the guidelines, it throws an error already 10 times, I just gave up. Where does it throw the error? Does it throw the error at when you try to add your bank account, or where exactly? That doesn't, you know, you have to be specific. Like I said, it could be anywhere. That's why I have to know where exactly. Maybe I can help. When you verify yourself, so face shit and everything. Back when I tried this last time, this didn't even exist. I never had to do that. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Do you use like your like your ID card for that? Like you make a photo of your ID card of the back and front, and then, you know, that tells you, hey, this is a thingy. Thank the new laws, I assume? Yes. Maybe your camera is dog shit? Have you thought about that? It sounded very mean, but it was like a genuine question. It wasn't meant as like as being mean to you. I just have trouble with not sounding mean, because my voice is very monotone right now. If it is, it won't change anything. What does the error say? Does it say anything? Why do you want to make a PayPal right now anyway? So failed. It says nothing else. Can you send me like a screenshot of that on Discord? Or something? There's really nothing to screenshot. It says it failed, go to desktop and try again. Go to desktop to try it again. Do you try doing that on your phone? Because if it tells you to go to desktop, it sounds kind of like it wants you to go to your phone. Do you want me to make you a PayPal account? Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe it works on my end. If you want a PayPal account. I'm just using my own ID here. I am Tilo now. Jesus. Oh, whoops, I just saw that I gave him accidentally another hair strand. Yeah. when you do it on your desktop, it sends you to the phone. Once you fail verification on there, it sends you back to your PC. Oh, okay, I actually had to do that then because I had to do that for my PayPal business account. I guess that makes sense. Because it's a QR code you can scan. I know it has an option that you can also do it on your PC. I think at least, and then you have to do like pictures of your ID card and then just insert it in there. Like that's how I did it, I think, because I didn't do the QR code because it also didn't work, I think, but I don't remember honestly. Not anymore. That's fucking annoying. Okay. Can I ask why you want a PayPal account again? Because it comes kind of out of nowhere because you said you don't want one. If I sound really tired, I am really tired. But for no reason. Still trying to buy Vintage Story. I told you I'm going to buy it for you. The thing is, though, that I'm not sure anymore if I can buy it next month because all my money that I put away over the last year or so is like drained because I had to buy food for 2 people this month. So like, I'm pretty sure I lost all my money that I put away at this point. That's why I'm no banking on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tito. I guess you have to wait longer then. Oh, you could ask Fab maybe. Maybe he wants to buy you the game. Because I can't. I think. I probably still will next month. Because I feel bad. And it's fine. I think it was only 20 bucks. That seems okay. I have to see. I can't say 100%. But yeah, if it's not working, I guess you have to just hope that I'm able to next month. Like I said, the last time I checked was, I think I had 300 bucks left on my bank account. I think. Not sure right now. And I bought food again for 40 bucks because, like I said, I buy food for 2 people right now, so I'm down to 260, 250 if depending on if money got like taken away again for like bills and shit. Which shouldn't be the case because I think I paid all my bills for this month. I think they all went down already. But don't count on that. I'm not sure. I have like a list that I that I do for like expenses and shit, because I always plan my money through, which is why it annoys me even more that this thing with Nox happened. So yeah. So, you know, I always look through my expenses to be sure that I don't pay too much. And the mistake I made is that I still paid, like, I still bought stuff which I usually would buy if I would have my normal expensive I do, I guess. But I kinda didn't expect the thing with Nox. Which is partly his fault, honestly. Which makes me more pissed off, honestly. But what can I do? I'm not going to starve or anything. It happens sometimes, yeah. It would have been preventable. You know why? I don't want to explain it right now, but you know why it would have been preventable. And that part pisses me off a lot, actually. And there's another thing that I noticed that pisses me off even more, but I don't know if I can tell you that, honestly. I think it would be too... well, I can tell you that, but I can't tell it in the stream, but because... I think that would be too mean to Nox, but I can write it to you, because I have to get it out of my system. Give me a second. Give me a second, I need to get it out of my system, or else I will say it. Let me put my can away. I can't reach the keyboard because my arms are too tiny. Okay, yeah, I need to get it out of my system, but I don't want to put Nox on like a platter of making him feel bad or something. So I'm just going to write it to you. I think I don't see the message correctly, but I think I don't see the message completely, but I think that summed it up okay. TLDR, it makes shit more complicated. And it pisses me off. Because again, that could have been preventable. But I can't change it now, but you know, I don't know. I feel emotions that I don't want to feel. He could have wrote that in the chat, I wouldn't have cared. But yeah. Very smart. I just, you know, I realized that part also like yesterday. Because Nox reminded me of that fact again, and... Oh, my hair band also is breaking, that's great. Of course. Do I still have one somewhere? Let me see for a second. Give me a second. That's broken too. Oh. Okay, give me a second. I need to get the new hairband out of that package. Okay, there we go. So for a second I don't have any anymore, and that would have been dog shit because my hair is always in the fucking way. I mean, that one is pro, I can just break it at this point. Nice. Okay. Just have to adjust my asshole. There we go. It was important to mention that. But yeah, I don't know. Not the greatest month, honestly. A lot of unnecessary stress. And financial struggles, I guess, that I didn't have for a long time. Which are, like I said, also partly my fault. I'm not going to deny that. Should have been more careful. But I kinda planned to talk about the Nintendo Direct next, not next month. The Nintendo Direct last week, I think, or like 2 weeks ago. I forgot at this point, but how much it annoyed the shit out of me, but you know how I feel about it already, so it feels like there's no point in talking about it, I guess. The only thing you would be able to say is, yeah, I know. And yeah, I don't think there's a point in that. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. You know also that I slept like for like 16 hours, right? And I'm still tired. Like, absolutely fucking wasted. Like, fuck. That's because that's oversleeping. Bro, Tito, I swear to God. Tito. I sleep 8 hours like a normal human being and I'm still fucking tired. It has nothing to do with that, I swear to God. I sleep not at all, I'm tired. I sleep 8 hours, I'm tired. I sleep for 16 hours, I'm still tired. It makes me so pissed. Doesn't matter how much I sleep, I'm fucking tired. I swear, if you say something that pisses me off, I'm going to go to your house, knock at your window, punch through your window, and grab your neck and like squeeze you through that hole and choke you. I don't fucking. Okay then. Just say what you wanted to say. It's fine. Don't report my stream now because of, I don't know, hate speech. Does that count as hate speech? I'm not sure, actually. I feel very threatened. Yeah. You should be. I'm so angry at you. I'm buying your vintage story. That's how angry I am. That's fucked up. Yeah, I know, right? I also told the PayPal staff to not make you be able to make an account. So that I can buy your vintage story. That's how evil I am, I guess. I'm going to be even more evil. I'm going to force you to buy the Pokemon DLC and the game at the same day, like it comes out. And you will like it. Okay, I have a limit. Yeah, I'm going to step over that limit and make you suffer. Going to make you to a Pokemon fan. Then you want to commit self-murder. Actually, I can kind of fuck with that. Commit self-murder? That sounds good. We should censor we should censor like words like this. Just censor them with the same word that it has the same meaning. Commit self-murder. I don't know why I like that much. It has a nice ring to it. What, do you not like it? Are you not a fan? I'm still not amused about buying Pokemon DLC. You should actually. You deserve it. I think it's very, very Tito of you if you would buy it. You're one of these Pokemon fans that has like a meltdown just because you criticize Pokemon. Then you start like foaming at the mouth and start chewing on like a squeaky toy, like a fucking angry dog. I'm probably not even buying the main game at this point. Me neither. I'm gonna watch someone play it and see if it's good or if they actually cut out that so much stuff and put it into a DLC. Smile. And if they did, Pokemon is even more dead to me. Which is a shame, because I do like Pokemon designs still. But even the Pokemon designs are like not as good as back then anymore, so it's like, what's the point? Alright, I've used to... hey Rainy. Right, used to Wednesday stream for Gore. Today's Mondays. Yeah, I planned to... I don't know if community posts are like... if they appear or not. I'm just doing them to be safe. But my plan was to stream on Saturday, and that kind of didn't work because Nox didn't want to leave the apartment, and I felt like shit. That's the two main reasons, I guess. So I moved it to next week. I'm just going to stream 2 times this week, so like Monday and Wednesday. Okay, it appeared, but it didn't. I didn't read the whole thing. That's fine. That's why I said it. That's why I said it again. That's fine. But yeah. I'm really tired right now. So don't expect me to say smart things. Or never do, actually. I think that's the safest bet. Never expect fucking me saying anything smart. But anyway, how are you and what are you up to? I would guess work. Now boil the centipede? I fucking wish. I fucking hate centipedes. Actually, I'm scared of them. I'm really scared of them. Really hate them. but otherwise, you know what? I'm just going to talk about the direct now. From again, I have no idea if the Nintendo Direct was if the Nintendo Direct was not this week, but like last week or like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, let's start with the first thing, I guess. Like, I guess Mario's 40th anniversary or something. I guess Nintendo decided to. Well, the first thing was, I think, the museum and the amusement park, which fair enough, but I don't care about that because I don't live in Japan. So why should I care? Yeah, like I said, that was fine, but why should I care? The other thing was, the next thing was, I think, something with like a marathon thingy in Japan again, so why should I care ×2? And after that, I think they announced the new Mario movie, I think. Like the Galaxy one. And yeah, I guess that exists. And I didn't really care about the first movie, so it was also like a mess thing. And I think a lot of people also didn't care about the movie too, that were actual fans, so no, but yeah, the only way I overcome fear is to kill the centipede with a stick. I mean, I don't want to kill it, even if I'm scared of like centipedes, I don't wish them like the death. I just don't want them near me. Excuse me. I usually just let Nox bring them outside and be done with it. Like, I don't kill them. I feel bad when I kill them. The most recent news I received about the Nintendo is that it came up with some absurd patent to fight in court with Palworld. The thing is, that's been a thing since a while. I think with Palworld, I think they had 2 patents that they use for that. Which one of them, because I followed it, and that's also since I stopped caring about Pokemon, honestly. I think it was one patent to the first patent was, I think, riding monsters or like animals or like something in a similar thing. Like riding animals or flying with animals, one of the two. It was, I think, flying. Yeah, it was flying because the Palworld had to remove the flying ability with pets. So they had that patent. And the other one was summoning monsters from a sphere, like a ball, for example. So Palworld had to remove that too. And I've read something what you mentioned, that they apparently made another patent to be more annoying and petty and pathetic and disgusting. I really hate that. But yeah, there's a certain, oh yes, great, yeah. Fuck off. Self-murder. Self-murder, Nintendo, please. I was a Nintendo fan for so long, and that really pisses me off. But yeah, let me go back to the Direct for a second. What was it? Right. The Mario movie. They do another Mario movie now, which is apparently Galaxy, which, fair enough, maybe some people want it, some won't. Some don't care. So yeah, there was that. I think after the movie it was yeah, after that they announced that they republish Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Where they didn't say the price yet. You know, they didn't mention the price yet, so people were like okay with it, I think, but also like a bit annoyed. Because it wasn't like an announcement that makes people care really. At this point, because I think they also released it on Switch 1. So I think a day after it got announced, the price got announced of like of like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and it's $40 each, which means Mario Galaxy 1 is $40 and Mario Galaxy 2 is $40, so you have to pay $80 to play both games on the Switch 2. Which Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are literally on the Switch 2 only HD remakes. Not even remakes, they're just HP. Yeah, my HP is getting low, I just noticed that. But like HD, they just have a HD fit on them and that's all. And 2 more pages in the Rosalina thingy, like the storybook. So yeah, $80 for both of them. Great. Amazing. I think right after that they announced like a physical book of the Rosalina story, which is kind of cool, but they didn't add the new pages in it, so it's like at least give us the full thing then. But sure, I guess that's also like $50. Eat it or die. I think he means the new one about fighting manually in turn-based or auto combat while summoning something. Well, not normally. TLDR and the Scarlet and Violet auto combat. Really? If they get that true, that would be fucked. I mean, apparently it's already true if there's already a third one by definition. Which is fucked. Like, imagine you just want to make a game like this, like with this one feature, and then you become popular, and then Nintendo is like sitting in front of your door and shooting you in the dick. And like, hey, we have this patent, now go fuck yourself. Oh, yikes. But yeah. Yeah, I think the other stuff was like from the Mario Anniversary. I think it was like just releases on the Switch 2. And then the last announcement was like a new Yoshi game, which looked okay, I guess. It looks okay, but also not really directly Mario themed, so I would say, as someone that is like an outsider and looked at it, I guess I would say it's not the best Mario Anniversary that you can have after like 40 years. But you know, what do I know? The other stuff was, I think, like besides now the Pokemon stuff, the other stuff was like also like mostly re-releases and DLCs, I think. You know, paid DLC, yada yada yada, Switch 2 version, yada yada yada, like the, you know. Oh no, competition makes better game than us, we should fight them in court. Yeah, literally. I've never played any Nintendo games, huh? Really? I mean, that's fair. For me personally, it's a thing of I like that while I'm talking about it, I assumed on the foot the whole time. You know what, I'm going to keep it, I don't care, it's funny. But I've played Nintendo games since I was a kid. I lived in an iron dome. Okay. Sure. Now I enjoy Armored Core 6. That's fair. You probably have a better time with that stuff anyway right now. Like, for Nintendo fans, this is literal dog shit. I've played, like I said, I played Nintendo games since I was able to think, I guess. Yeah, that seems about right. I had like a Game Boy, and my first game was Pokemon Red, and like Mario games and Tetris, and yeah, I grew up with this fucking company. So it hurts a bit more and makes me more salty, I guess, as someone that for example only played like PlayStation or Xbox games. Yeah. I never had a PlayStation or like a Xbox really as a kid. I only had Nintendo consoles or a PC. But yeah, after that, I think after the DLC / Nintendo Switch 2 re-release dog shit fuck, I think they then announced, or not announced, they showed off the Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, Pokemon CA or something. And, you know, they announced also like, they announced finally, people were like waiting for that for ages since X and Y came out. But they released now, or they announced now that they are like mega evolutions for the Kalos starters. And I must say they look pretty cool. I like them. They are good designs. But I'm coming to that why it's still bad. Because it's pretty bad. But yeah, they pretty much showed more mega evolutions in like the trailer and like some basic stuff, I guess. Nothing really interesting besides the mega evolutions. Not that I remember, honestly. But yeah, after right after that, they announced. It hurts to say, honestly. They announced a paid DLC for Pokemon CA, which has 2 mega evolutions in it for fucking Pikachu. They look ugly, by the way. I don't like them. They look bad. But it also has story content and such in there, apparently. So, not good. First of all, yeah, another paid DLC. They announced the paid DLC while the game isn't out yet. And the paid DLC comes out the same day as the game comes out. Like the main game. And at first I didn't even notice that it was a paid DLC. I only noticed it when I watched the direct with my roommate again. And he said, hey, look, that's paid DLC. And I was like, literally, what do you mean? What do you mean that's paid DLC? And then I read, like, in this tiny box, right, paid DLC. And it was like, I was fuming. I was fucking pissed off. Because that is like, I think the first time then, like the first time Pokemon did that. Like, day one paid DLC. Do you know how much that DLC costs, by the way? Wait, let me start first with the main game, how much that costs. $80 for the physical version. Sorry, for the digital version you have to pay $10 less, so it's $70. Now, how much does this paid DLC cost? 30 fucking bucks. You have to pay $100 for a full experience of a fucking Pokemon game. I'm fucking pissed off. And now another bad part about this whole deal. I told about how we got to now Kalos. I imagined $50. I would have probably had a fucking heart attack if I saw $50. But let's not. But yeah. The Kalos Mega Evolutions. They are nice. They're cool. People were looking forward to them. Well, if you don't pay for Nintendo Online, that's our information right now. Who knows if it is maybe different? I don't know. But it says literally on the website, so I would guess not. If you don't have Nintendo Online, you can't get the Kalos Mega Evolution Stones. Because they put it behind, by definition, it is PvP. Ranked PvP to be exact. Because I think I can... I don't feel like finding the images now. Tilo, if you want to find them, be my guest, but you don't have to. But here they are. If you want the Kalos Mega Evolutions, you have to play ranked PvP. And you have to have a specific rank, I think, to get them, and it's time gated. Per Mega Evolution Stone. So for example, if you want the fucking frog, you have to do it at that time zone. And if you miss that time zone, you won't get it. And they said you have different chances to get it, but very... not really transparent how. Which is not a good sign. So... yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. So basically the content is cut out and sold separately. This is literally what I think it will be. It's like a very high chance, like that it can only be that. Yeah, just to squeeze it out more cash, pretty much. And you know, people were already not happy about Sword and Shield having DLCs, right? But another bad part about that is, with Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, you got like 2 different like DLCs for $35. This time you only get 1 DLC for $30. And we don't know if they add more DLC. What if they add another DLC for $30 and it's $60 for the full experience? We don't know. we don't fucking know. Like, insane. And like I said, it's not only $100 if you want the full thing, if you want the Megastones and such, because you have to pay. I mean, let's say you only buy it for a month or something. But even there, I don't know how long the times are for the Megastones, so who knows, maybe you have to buy it for more than a month. So it could be between like 10 to $20 more, so $120 if you want the Megastones. But we live surely in a timeline. From my understanding and assumption, the Pokemon games are not aimed for kids but nostalgia-starved adults with all that pricing. It has to be that. Because usually it's also the people that are like, you know, the nostalgia-starved adults that defend that shit. And you know, I can't even blame them because, you know, I grew up with Pokemon too. And it makes me frustrated. Like, it's pretty obvious that they do that, because look at like the Gen 1, like, how do I explain it? Like, they have a very high attention to Gen 1 releases, I guess. Like, for example, they add like with X and Y it started really. Yeah, kids still play it, but it feels still pretty targeted with that pricing, honestly. I don't know. But what I wanted to say is, like, you know, we people our age grew up with Gen 1, which is why Nintendo and Game Freak kinda push more the Gen 1 Pokemon to have like new regional forms and Mega Evolutions and whatever. It kind of fits in there too. If you know what I mean. I guess it could still be a mixture of both, like, kids and nostalgia starved adults, because I don't know. It's kind of both, really. But it feels more like in that direction that they, at least with like remakes, for example, and like something like Legends, it feels more like for like the audience that grew up with Pokemon. With new gens, I'm not sure. It's difficult to say. Reminds me of the funny thing about how McDonald's made collabs with the Pokemon. Pokemon made a collab with Pokemon and gave away the card packs, and only adults were must buying Kinder Meals. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, Nox did that too, where he bought a lot of Kinder Meals, but it was also on his birthday. But the thing is, he also did it with a child. Like, he bought like the Kinder Meals with a child, and they just shared the cards. So again, it's kind of both, isn't it? I don't know. But scalpers are still massive dog shit too, so. That's scalpers though, that's a very different problem. With Pokemon games, we don't have that really, yeah. But if it's about like, I wanted to say merch, but it's really only Pokemon cards, isn't it? It's not really other Pokemon stuff besides that where scalpers do that shit. I saw like a picture back then when they had the Pokemon cards where like some guy just bought like 100 Kinder Meals, and he stacked them like in a tower, and it was like everyone was like confused what the fuck that dude is doing. And then there were like no fucking Kinder Meals left anymore for the actual children. That was actually fucking dog shit too. Still dumb as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I fully agree. I have a funny story about that too again, because I think they released like another thing where they had like Pokemon cards in the Kinder Meals, and I was like just telling Nox, hey, how about both of us get like 2 Kinder Meals each? Because I wanted some Pokemon cards. And yeah, we got them. We like ordered them. And it was, I think, the first time where my gastritis actually started acting up, and I thought I'm dying. Because I ate Shikinaki. I didn't even get good Pokemon cards. It was just like for the fun. Speaking of Pokemon cards and Pokemon merch, I still have to like sort my Pokemon merch and sell it to like a second-hand store. Because I really don't care about Pokemon anymore, so I want to just have it gone. Like, I have like a couple of Pokemon cards that are kinda rare, but also not really, so I don't think I will get a lot of money out of this. But I just want it gone at this point. I don't care anymore. I'm that annoyed at Pokemon at this point. So if someone wants to buy Pokemon cards, you know, hit me up. I have a couple. I've been collecting Pokemon cards since the first kind of Pokemon card packs came out, so I have like really old ones too. And probably also some, I have a couple of Pokemon plushies too, I will sell them too. Depending if I want to keep like one specific plushie or not. I'm not going to compare, I'm not going to sell all of them, but a couple of them, of the plushies, I think. I think I have also some Pokemon figurines somewhere lying around that I bought from like a store that sells like Japanese merch. Like I have a couple of them too. Otherwise, I think that's all. Like I want to keep the Pokemon games, but because I will never get them for a lower price than 200 bucks. At least the old ones. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver is still 200 bucks or even more at this point. Because they don't re-release shit, because they always fucking... They don't want to make actual money with good games, I guess. But yeah. I think the end of the direct was the best part. Not because it's funny because it ended. No, because the last announcement in the Nintendo Direct, I meant in the Nintendo Direct was actually a new Fire Emblem. And I'm a Fire Emblem fan, and the Fire Emblem game that they announced actually looked pretty good. I am intrigued to at least watch someone play it, because I'm not going to buy a Switch 2 for that. Because I don't have money for food right now even. I mean, I do have money for food, that's not... But I spend a lot of money because I have to pay for 2 people like that. Like, for food and such for 2 people right now. But... Even if I would have money, I wouldn't buy a Switch 2 at this point, because for what now? For Pokemon? Great. Like, no thanks. And I'm not going to buy a console for 1 or 2 games. That seems like a poor financial choice. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of lost with like console games right now, because everything that is on console besides Nintendo is on PC too at this point. But not Nintendo. Nintendo only puts their shit on shit fucking 5-year-old hardware that is already like outdated as fuck and shit, and why? Like, why should I pay that much money for hardware that is fucking old? And they're also raising the price of the Switch 2 apparently. So, like, how about you eat my whole ass? I wish there would be more options that, you know, make playing Switch games a bit easier for people that don't have that much money. Oh, and someone is drilling right now. Ew, drilling. Someone is drilling a hole again. I don't know what they're drilling, because they've been drilling since 2 years. Like, they've been drilling some holes in their apartment for like 2 years at this point, like at least once a month. Like at least, like sometimes they do it more than once. And it's like, what the fuck are they doing? Are they like, I don't know an example where you have to drill that much in one apartment. It's insane. Drilling holes is a hobby for someone, I guess so. And I can't change it, so we have to live with that. I mean, it's fine. It's like, it's not really loud. It's not as bad as the lawnmower that was like right next to my window when I was like in a call with Tito. That was pretty bad, honestly. Let me draw his titties. At least kinda, I don't really do detailed body shit. Or do I draw muscles again? I drew my life like once like a muscle dude, and that's it. Twice actually, never mind. It was twice. I did a okay job at it though, in my opinion. For that I never do that, honestly. Or never did it before. Where is he? Where's the funny muscle man? That's the pangolin. I did some Palworld fan art. Like last year, because I played a lot of Palworld. I did the same for Pokemon too. Like I drew a couple of Pokemon. But, you know, I'm not going to do that anymore because of obvious reasons. Here he is. Show me your muscle. Thanks. I'm tempted to watch a video called A Deep Dive into Human Cannibalism. Do it. Fuck it. If you think you need that in your life, do it. Did I accidentally put like the stuff on the iris layer? Yeah, I did. I'm very smart. I mean, it's an easy fix, that's fine. There we go. Okay. I saw a video in my recommended ones that was like a Minecraft video where someone did a challenge where they were like jacking off and trying to beat the Ender Dragon or something. I didn't watch it, I just saw a TLDR of the video. Because I don't want to watch something like that, it's not my cup of tea. But, you know, there's a market for everything. Yet another lazy Monday. I need a week off just because why not? I mean, you have holy, like, you can take like, what's the name? Is it holidays? I forgot. Vacations? You know what I mean. You have like a couple of days that you can take to have a free day that is paid. Was he playing with one or both hands? Good question, actually. I would guess he was playing with one hand then. Actually, if he has like the tools, he could play with both hands. Jesus. Could, but need to save up for Christmas holidays. Right, yeah. Fuck, Christmas is soon, isn't it? I mean, soon in quotation marks. It's like September, so October, like 3 months. Yes, 3 months seems correct. It's like 3 months. It's not that close, I guess, but I still would prefer for Christmas to fuck off. Yeah. As you may notice, I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas. I'm gonna throw very basic mussets, by the way. Thanks, Mr. Drillman. I appreciate that. I checked, it actually picks up. Drilling ASMR. Don't have to do a detail. I never do body stuff detailed anyway, so I don't really care. Just has to look kinda okay for me. Also, I made it a bit too the lines a bit too fat. So I'm going to decrease them a bit. At least in the middle I did make them a bit too fat. Also I need to make the chest a bit, I guess, more square, could say. Does that seem right? Oh, I forgot to activate this thing. Yeah, the thing is I don't see the complete part of that, so I have to improvise a bit. Because I don't feel like looking at a bare chest right now. I will fix it at a later point. Yeah. Solution: get sick and get doctor's note to stay home. That's not what I usually did when I really didn't want to see someone at work. The issue was I was like living at the working place, so it wasn't always that easy to do that. But usually it was a possibility because they didn't really check. When they and when they checked, I just pretended to be sick or something. Like hard enough. Oh, it did like undo that too. Okay, I didn't notice that. But I'm not going to judge you if you like call in sick or something, honestly, because why should I? I said I have to probably check if that is even correct what I'm doing. And if it's not, like I said, I'm going to check later. I need to sneeze, give me a second. Okay. It's also been raining since the last couple of days, so it could be that I'm getting sick. Yeah, which month was that? Was it August? September? No. How I sort my folders has always been very stupid. I'm starting to notice that again. Where is it? I really need to sort my folders. Not just throw everything into one folder. It's not been my smartest idea. It's not that one. There he is. Sorting is for the weak. I don't agree with that because you really have to sort shit or else you will go insane. Oh yeah, right, I kind of forgot to add that. Okay, yeah, it helps a bit. to make this a bit longer, I think. See, it doesn't really make sense. That has to be a full line. That can be only like a small line. That can go like this is fine. That can be a short one. Honestly, I could also just do that. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I think I need to decrease the lines after all a bit. It feels kind of off that there are so many. Couldn't even know why it feels off. Just does. Thanks. Let me mute. Is he done? Okay, cool. Thanks. Oh, he's not done. Is he not on? Again, I don't quite get how people can drill for 20 million hours, but here I am, I guess, with that. Lofi drilling my pee-pee. Did I maybe make it just too square again? I don't know. Where would the navel be even? Isn't that with like men like a bit lower than on females? I'm not sure actually. Seems about right like here. Yes. Maybe. I want a nap. Oh, same, honestly, but I've slept for 16 hours yesterday, so I don't think that's a good idea. I think it looks fine. Like I said, I don't really draw muscles that often, so... so I'm not quite sure. Seems okay to me. Looks fine. Okay. Because like I said, I it's also good for me to just draw them naked, I guess. To know where the muscles are. Okay. Oh, my ass hurts. Also, I don't know why, but it's really hot in here. I don't even know why it's so hot in here, because it's really cold outside. And I can't open the windows because I live next to a street. Are you fucking serious? I think that's my call to end the stream, because this is this bullshit. I think this is my call to end the stream, honestly. Oh Jesus, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. No, I wanted to do 2 hours only anyway, so it's okay. Drilling, butt pain, hotness, seems like a great home atmosphere. Yeah, it is, because the humidity and like the air is so fucking humid in here. It's dog shit. Like in summer, I literally can't sit here without a fan 24/7. It's not great. But yeah, it's a great point to end it all. No. I'm so sweaty. Ah, Jesus. But it's fine. I had fun still, as much as I was able to, because like I said, I'm not doing the best right now. But it was good that I streamed. I will be back on Wednesday. By far, I didn't get a message where it tells me that I can't stream on Wednesday. So, you know, it should be possible. Did the guy seriously stop drilling now? I'm going to go up there and then punch someone. I don't even know who it is, honestly. I don't know the neighbors here. Yeah, apparently it stopped now. That's great. I mean, I'm going to stop anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, like I said, I will be back on Wednesday. Probably keep drawing. So yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I'm more awake by then. I don't think it will be the case though. But yeah, bye bye, I guess. I'm gonna blow my nose now because it's really stuffy too. Bye bye.